Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Video Game Vibes podcast. I am your boy, PatriotJax, alongside my good friend, it's Grog Games. He's showing off his sonic screwdriver for those who are just listening to the pod.
You like that, didn't you?
Via video. Yeah, you love a bit of Doctor Who. Are you excited about the new Doctor Who?
Who's the new Doctor again? Also, hi, Paul. What's up? How's it going? It's your boy, Grog. Yeah, who's in it? Oh, yeah, no, it's that one guy from Sex Education. And he's also in Barbie. Yeah. I can't remember his name. As well.
Oh, nice. I can't pronounce it right. It's like Shuti Gakwa or something like that. Butchering it, so I apologise. I'm looking forward to it. Like, I'm really excited. And him and the girl from Coronation Street, whose name I forget.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be really good. I think it'll be really refreshing after Peter Capaldi.
Well, no, it wasn't. Well, after Peter Capaldi was one girl.
Jodie Comer.
Jodie Comer.
No, not Jodie Comer. Jodie Whittaker.
Jodie Whittaker.
Yes. Jodie Comer is Villanelle from Killing Eve.
Okay, yeah. No, I just watched a movie with her last night. Have you seen was Attack on the Block?
No.
It's like an action movie. It's British. It's like southern London. And
so I must have seen it.
The main guy is the guy who plays Finn in Star Wars. I don't know actors' names. And it's essentially like a group of kids. And Jodie Whittaker's in it too. And they like mug her and stuff, so there's like this thing that's bad. But then like aliens drop down from the sky, and it's just sort of like a weird action-y movie where aliens are invading and they're going after these kids the whole time. And right away the kids, the first thing they do are like, oh my gosh, it's an alien, let's kill it. And it's pretty good. It escalates from there. It's also got that one guy from who's the guy that's a little bigger that's always with Simon Pegg.
Oh,
can't remember that guy's name.
I know who you're talking about. No, I know who you mean. He was in Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. No. Oh yeah, I love him. I don't know his name.
Yeah, he's in Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, I'm so jealous that like for all the British movies, you guys always have the same actors, and like.
That's not
no, you
true.
do.
That's not true.
You have a smaller group of actors than Americans do.
That is such an American take. I disagree wholeheartedly. No, I'm joking. It depends on, to an extent, it depends on the genre of movie. But no, I don't agree. Sorry.
No.
I disagree.
Okay.
No. I vehemently denied.
Because I feel like whenever I watch British movies, it's always the same British people.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a small group of British people and they're all in the same stuff.
You're missing.
I think
you're missing some classics, right? Okay. Yeah. Have you ever watched the British film Snatch?
No, I haven't. What is it?
You should go watch that. It's a really old. It's got people like Brad Pitt. Oh. And a lot, but it is a British film, but it's quite hard to describe. It's because I haven't seen it in some time, but I remember it as being like just a classic British film about like I think Brad Pitt is a traveling boxer. But there's also what's the bald actor's name? The action guy who's in like
the bald guy.
Yeah. Like who is in the Fast? Oh, who? You know, Fast and Furious franchise.
Jason Statham.
Thank you. Oh my god, I think he's in it. Yeah, I think he's one of the guys in it. Like, it's got a really big cast, like Vinnie Jones and stuff like that. Like, it's an eclectic mix of British and international actors. I just say it's a very British film that I think you would enjoy watching.
Snatched, you said.
I think it was
Snatch or Snatch?
It was either 80s or 90s, I think. It was very, but like a proper
young Brad
cult classic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like a cult classic.
Okay, I'll have to watch out for it.
It's a movie,
thank you for the recommendation.
Film recommendation. Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, we don't do that too often, but there you go, everyone.
there you go, film recommendation from a Brit. For a British film.
You guys have good TV. Like we always have.
Yes, we do. I agree wholeheartedly with that.
Yeah, our shows are all there's too many of them, and a lot of them aren't good.
But I grew up watching far more, I reckon, on balance, American TV to British TV.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
What was your favorite show growing up then? American show.
Oh my god, this isn't, but it was the first one that came to my head, and it was Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yes.
On Nickelodeon. It was amazing.
Alright. Yeah, that was a good show.
But it was American like TV and stuff that ended up introducing me into anime at that time. But at the time, I didn't know what anime was. I was like, oh, this is a cartoon, like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade, you know, all the classics.
Yeah. I mean, Pokemon's technically an anime, isn't it? Yeah,
of course it is.
Yeah, it is. Pokemon's my first anime then. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And now I'm here raving about Black Clover. Like we just had a big moment in it, and I just love the show. Like I love it. It's coming up to like one of my favorites. Like I genuinely really enjoy. Like every character, like there's no characters left behind in terms of like some kind of progression in some way.
Yeah,
I'm really happy with it. Like I am not disappointed at all with Black Clover, aside from the weird fan service and stuff with Gauche. But aside from that, and then we will just pretend that doesn't exist. The story. What I loved about it, right, is that the intro tells you like the history of like of how everything is, but then the show almost like changes that. And
changes the history?
Kind of, yeah. It's just really well done. I don't know if you've watched it. Have you watched it?
I am caught up on Black Clover.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I know all of it.
But like I just thought it was very, very well done, and yeah.
I'm glad.
And Yuno's a bit of a like he's the handsome like anti Asta. Yeah. But I don't get why he's such a douche to him.
He's not though.
He acts like he's like royalty, like even though he's like he grew up in the same place.
Well, because he's good.
So is Asta, but like he doesn't. He like.
No,
I feel like they just need to not crap on him so much. I think I've brought this up before, so I won't get into it again. But
I can't believe
Black Clover,
Asta so much. I didn't know you were so adamant about him.
Like it's funny, right? Because I mentioned Seven Deadly Sins before. I'm like, I watched Seven Deadly Sins before I watched Black Clover. Now I'm like, oh, Black Clover's like the good, like the really good. I like Seven Deadly Sins, but I think Black Clover is so clear of it.
The first season of Seven Deadly Sins.
I thought it was, for the most part, most of the seasons were really good.
Well, no, the last one, the animation is terrible. Anyway, Jax, why don't you tell everyone what we're doing today here on our video game podcast?
Sorry, I can't go past that without just making this point, right?
Okay, all right, real quick.
The whole thing about animation, right? Okay, why do people expect perfect animation in everything? Like,
bro, you can't be defending Seven Deadly Sins animation right now.
No, I'm not defending it. Right? Like I've seen the picture where he's lying down and it just looks weird. I know, but it's like, for me, it's kind of like the same argument when people are like, oh, Breath of the Wild's graphics are so like Tears of the Kingdom graphics are so bad for 2023, and it's just like,
I'm going to disprove this with one point.
unless the animation like takes you fully, like the bad animation takes you out of the moment or the scene and stuff, can't you just sit there and like enjoy the show for the show and the characters and the story and the world without being like, this needs to be all, if every anime needs to look like Demon Slayer and Fate, like that's just not how it needs to be.
No, but there needs to be a standard for how good it is. And the difference between Seven Deadly Sins and like One Piece is like, and One Piece has better animation than Seven Deadly Sins, but the difference is that Seven Deadly Sins isn't weekly. They released it when they wanted to release it.
Okay.
So they
in essence,
overlooked
they should
it.
have more
They
time.
had time. I'm
Right,
sure they got
okay.
pressure from people for when to release it. But
Yeah.
who cares? They could have pushed that back. It's not like a weekly basis. Like weekly anime, they can when they skip corners, it's like, oh well, yeah, they have to get the episode out. It's new episode every single week. They only have so much time to work on it. That they did it. They were like, okay, let's do all of it. Oh, that one scene. No, we'll just leave that in. Why not? Yeah, that's the difference. Anyway.
Okay, so right, we'll move past this now, but I just wanted to bring that up. I'm not defending the animation of that particular scene. Anyway, we are doing, as you can tell by the title of this podcast episode, video game trivia. I'm very excited. I think it was me that came up with this idea.
It was.
And part of it was because I had, and for the listeners, I'm holding up a set of generic kind of your mum who doesn't know games would give you this deck of Geek Gamer trivia cards.
That is a Christmas gift.
Yeah, exactly, like a stocking filler. So I'm going to go through and ask Grog 10 of these very generic video game questions. Obviously, you can follow along and try and guess them yourselves if you are driving in the car while listening to this, or if you're just vibing out, maybe. Haha. See what I did there? See what I did there? Yeah, and then we're going to do some specific questions. Grog has some for me, and I have some for him, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm very much looking forward to the questions you've got for me, sir.
Well, we'll see if I did a good job. Questions for myself and the audience before we start. Are we keeping score? Because I thought that we said we were, and I don't know if I want to now.
Yeah, we can keep score. Of course we can.
Okay, all right. I'm about to get thrashed, though, by points. I feel like you're going to know a lot more than me for some reason.
Well, this is why, and we sort of said that for the specific questions to each other, we would only do 7, which is why I've done sort of 2 per game.
Yes.
Because I'm not sure how easy or like how knowledgeable. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's gonna be interesting. I'm hoping that more of the case. I'm hoping that the questions you're asking me aren't too easy. But at the same time, I don't want to get 0.
So. I tried to. I don't know. I think they're a mix. Some of these are medium, and also I did give you three multiple choice questions.
Oh, okay.
I think 4 I gave you actually. I
think I gave you. I've given you a couple actually. Yeah, no, don't worry.
Okay,
don't worry.
So we're going to see how it goes. And,
we're going to start with the generic card trivia questions for you,
yes.
Mr. SP, Super Potion, Grog Games, extraordinaire YouTuber.
That's me, knowledgeable gamer of the year. It's an award
and
I just
your
gave to
knowledge
myself.
is far and wide in the video game industry. So
I play every single game.
I'm going to start with this one.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Yep. Here we go. These are all the same difficulty, right? Is there like an easy question?
I would say there are some harder ones. There are some easier ones.
But they're not labeled though, right?
Oh, no, it's just this is the question sort of thing.
Okay,
so to start with, everyone, I think this is an easy one. What was the spin-off digital card game of Blizzard's mega hit MMO
Hearthstone?
Thank you. So that's a nice easy one to start with.
Easy. Easy.
Nice. Yeah.
Hit me with another. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay,
it's your
right.
turn.
Slightly tougher. In the post-apocalyptic game series Fallout, your primary stats are listed under the acronym SPECIAL. Can you name each primary stat from the acronym?
Strength, perception.
Nice, good stuff.
What's E? Oh no, I don't know. I haven't played Fallout for a while. Hold on, let me spell special.
Think about surviving. Like, what do you need?
Special.
No, stop looking it up.
I know. I wrote it down so I could look at the letters. Strength, perception. I don't know what E is. C is charisma. I is intelligence. Nice. A is.
I would get stuck on
what is A? What is A? Can I have a hint? No, hold on. Don't give me a hint.
Think speed.
Agility?
That's a bit too much of a hint to be fair. What's L?
I don't know what L and E is. I got a lot of them though.
Okay, so E.
That was like it. That was an in-depth
that was
question.
pretty decent. that was pretty decent. I will give you the point for that because you got most of them. But like E, think. Oh, I got all this stuff on my back. I need to endurance, and then L is for.
Don't tell me. Hold on. We had strength. We had perception. We had endurance.
It could be like random.
Did I say what C was? What was C?
Charisma.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, luck. Let's go. No, I should know that. I always luck my characters, too.
Yeah.
My favorite character build is just having the most luck, just to see what happens.
Just as a side note, I wish I knew that if you up your arcane in Elden Ring, that improves your luck. I did not know that in the game.
What? I didn't know that now.
Yeah. So I got it up to
I knew that.
So far. Anyway,
good
next
to know.
Question.
Wait.
You're 2 for 2.
Isn't it your turn?
2 for 2. No.
Oh, you're just asking me how many?
These are the generic ones.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know if we were taking.
This doesn't count to the. Yeah, I'm just keeping score for you.
Oh, this is for funsies. This is me warming up.
This is just warming up, guys.
Got it.
Right. What fictional continent is the Bethesda Softworks RPG series The Elder Scrolls set in? He's having a think, everyone. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I know Skyrim is Skyrim, but I don't know the whole continent's name.
Well, I didn't know it either, to be fair. But think elven names from Lord of the Rings, because that's what gives me that vibe.
I don't know this one.
Right, it's Tamriel.
Oh my god!
There it is, everyone. I didn't know that.
That's messed up. I didn't know. I knew that. I knew that it was down here in my mind, but
this is an easy one for you, or I imagine it would be. Which video game takes place in a dystopian underwater city called Rapture?
BioShock.
Yeah, nice.
I knew it at dystopian.
So I think you've only got one wrong so far out of the lot, I think.
Yeah.
In the computer game The Sims, how many simoleons does each family start with in the game?
It's either 2,000 or 5,000. Oh, it's 10,000?
No.
What?
They always
How much do you start with?
20,000. Always 20.
That's so much
Ever
to
since
start
the original.
with.
Yeah.
I guess,
it's actually not, to be fair. That's why you have to use the Rosebud cheat back in the day. That's what I did anyway.
And that doesn't go up or down depending on if you start with a house or not, right? Because some levels you have to build.
Yeah, it does. It
does it.
If you start with a plot of land and no house, you start with 20k, I think.
Yeah. So
and obviously, if you buy a house that's cheap, I can't remember actually. I only used to play the original Sims. To be fair, I have not played any Sims after. I used to play the Sims, the Herbs, Sims in the City on the GameCube. That was the last one. That one had the Black Eyed Peas.
I've never played that one, but I knew it was also on the Game Boy Advance, I think, the Sims Herbs. I always played Sims 2 on the PS2. And I think my mind was hard set on building my own house and how much money I had left over, which was always like 5k, because I always spent all my money on the house right away. So I didn't have any money when I started my character. So maybe that's where my head was at.
Me and my friend, he used to come over to my house a lot. We would literally take turns playing on like one game of The Sims. So I would do a day as my guy, and then he would do a day as we would swap back and forth.
Yes.
Oh, so there you go, guys. Multiplayer original Sims. That's how you do it.
Sims.
Okay. Next question. How many? We're on question 5.
5. Yes.
And I think you're 4 out of 5. You get that one wrong.
No, I got
3
that
out of 5.
wrong.
3 out of 5. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's another Warcraft related one. Oh, this is easy.
Ooh.
Warcraft is, and this is talking about the original Warcraft.
Okay.
Is it an MMO, an RTS, a turn-based strategy, or a fantasy game?
It's a turn-based strategy. The original Warcraft?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. No.
It's a fantasy game?
No. Maybe I should have said RTS's real-time strategy.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Say it again.
So
what are the
answers
options?
were an MMO,
Yeah,
which is obviously
not.
World of Warcraft.
Right,
yeah.
that's a
real-time strategy, an RTS,
okay.
and then a turn-based strategy.
Yeah.
It's not turn-based, is it? It's like real-time strategy, like Command and Conquer and whatever.
Yeah, I knew that. It's
I love
RTS.
Warcraft 3. We've talked about this before, I know.
Upcoming episode, possibly. We'll see.
I would like it to come to Steam, because I've literally tried to buy it through the Blizzard thing, and it wouldn't. It was a whole thing.
Warcraft.
So
3?
yeah, couldn't buy Reforged, even though it was terrible. Anyway, in what year was the N64 first released?
Oh my god. Oh, I hate year dates. I don't even know what year it is now.
I need to put like the countdown clock on this or something. That'd have been fun. Like some countdown music. Editor, can we have some countdown music?
Oh, that's me. Yeah. Okay. Good work, me. The 64. I'm gonna go 1996.
Boy, he is spot on.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, 96.
Oh, hell yeah, brother! Let's go! I'm so bad at dates. I can't believe I got that. I was like, wait, what year am I? When was the N64 probably out?
In Street Fighter 2, how many buttons were used to control your character?
Control your character.
It doesn't. I don't think it includes like the.
Is this
D-pad.
the arcade Street Fighter?
Oh,
it's
wow.
probably the arcade cabinet, right? If it's the original Street Fighter, isn't it? Or did the original Street Fighter come out on a console?
Go with your logic. What's the answer?
I feel like it's an arcade game, and if that's the case, then it would. If it says button, then I don't think it counts as the joystick thing. If it's saying buttons, then it's
I would say no.
2.
No. Are you
No?
sure? Think about how many buttons the arcade has. It doesn't have two.
It's got like a little. It's got a little
got that,
joystick thing,
come on,
and then it's
how
got
many-
two
how many-
buttons that you press.
Not 2 buttons. Come on.
Well, there's like 2 other buttons for the control menu, but
I
in
will
regards to
put your
controlling your
minds
character,
at ease, listeners. The answer is 6. There's 6 buttons at the arcade.
What?
There is. There's 6. Come on, dude. I thought you were going. Your logic was sound, and then you say 2. There's more buttons on a Mega Drive controller than that. Come on.
I don't. But they only have like 2. Never mind. I'm not gonna argue.
I think you're. I'm trying to think how many you've got right so far. Actually,
I like
that
half.
was a yes.
That's about half.
Yes. That was a no. That was a yes. That was a no. That was a technically no. That was a
Technically
yes.
no.
Right. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5. So you're about
That's
halfway.
good. That's
And
good.
you got 2 more to go.
My goal was to get 3, so that's
Well, you've already
solid.
smashed that
Thank you.
low ball goal out of the park. Right, which perfect palindromic date was the Elder Scrolls Skyrim released globally? Would you like the definition to palindromic? Because I can
would
look
very
it
much like that. When Skyrim released, I
a
was
word,
in college.
verse, or sentence, or a number that reads the same backwards or forwards. I knew that. Not.
But the date. This is a date,
Yeah,
not a year.
yeah.
Okay, that reads
So
backwards.
basically,
or
if you've got the year in your head,
yeah,
then you should know the whole thing.
I'm not looking it up. I'm writing it down on my little notepad.
No,
Okay.
This is like an RPG Maker horror game puzzle right here. He's just trying to work it out. Get the notepad up.
February 20th, 2020.
Wait, when Skyrim released?
When it wait. No,
You
hold
think
on, wait.
Skyrim
Oh my
released
god,
like
not
3 years
2020.
ago?
Oh my god. Hold on. I'm thinking 2010. Hold on. 2010.
But you are trying to work it out. I see what you're doing. So
2010. 10-0 October 2nd, 2010. No,
Wouldn't it be
wait.
October 10th?
I don't know.
The 10th of the 10th, 2010. But
February
that is not
10th,
correct.
20. What is the?
The answer is the 11th of the 11th of 2011. It's the 11th of November, 2011.
11th of 11.
11, 11, 11. Look, it
I
says it
thought,
right there.
but
Says it.
okay, I thought you meant like
What?
2011, the month would have to be 02 or something.
No.
There has to be another 2 in there. Because he said palmphonemic or whatever you said.
I mean, that's fair, you know.
Dates are worthless, everyone. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
History is the worst major.
The final question is from a game series of which I loved one of the games in this series.
Oh, okay.
The characters of Soul Calibur are fighting for what magical object?
I've played Soul Calibur, so I should know this deep down.
Soul Calibur 2 is the good one.
Soul Calibur 2.
And Link on the game.
It's like something really cheesy. It's like the Soul Edge.
Oh, bro's got it. That was a good answer.
Yeah, it's the stupid Soul Edge. It's just like the
nice.
most cool sword, and then you can use it on your character, I think.
So you got 6 out of 10 of the generic ones. I think that's pretty darn good.
Yo, that's over half. That's thank you, Jax. Thank you.
Right. Now let's get into the important stuff. That's completely out the window now. We're moving on, guys. So, okay, so we'll ask a question. Like, you ask one and I ask one, and we'll go back and forth.
Yeah. Can I go first since I just had to go through a
I'm excited.
Gauntlet of questions?
What game is it? What game is it about?
Yes, so all audience, once again, these are all individual games, so each question is from a different game. The first question is, of course, related to the first episode of the podcast, Stardew Valley.
Oh, no.
It is a multiple choice question to warm you up. Okay. In Stardew Valley, which season has the most festivals? Is it A, spring, B, summer, C, fall, or D, winter? In Stardew Valley, which has the most festivals?
There was, I love that the multiple choices, the seasons.
Okay, fine. It doesn't just tell me the season.
The first thing that came to my head, I'm not saying I'm confirming the answer, was fall, because I think that's when they have like the main Stardew Valley like festival or whatever it is. So I am gonna go with. Oh, I hope it's not winter. I'm gonna go with fall on my head. Be it autumn.
That is incorrect.
Is it winter?
It is winter.
No!
All the other seasons have 2, but winter has 3. Festival of Ice, the Night Market, and the Feast of the Winter Star.
Man, that's annoying. Especially when I said that as well. I just shouldn't have said anything.
It's okay. It's okay. You were close.
Okay, so I have got a nice, easy, multiple choice one to go through with you. And this isn't easy. I've got 2 Hades questions, but this first one is this one's quite easy based on the multiple choice. So it's basically saying the character Eurydice in Hades. Okay. What is she? Like, what type of creature are they? Are they a human? Are they a ghost? Are they a god? Or are they an oak nymph?
Oh, an oak nymph, yes.
Yeah, see, that's too easy. So let's... because that was so easy, because I gave you the multiple choice, here is a tastier Hades question I'm now going to ask you.
Okay.
How is the red onion obtained in Hades? Is it by breaking Alecto's saw blade, talking to Charon after losing to him in battle, or failing a perfect clear challenge in Erebus?
Can you repeat the answers again, please?
I can. Is it by breaking Alecto's saw blade, talking to Charon after losing to him in battle, or failing a perfect clear challenge in Erebus?
That would be the last one.
That is correct, sir.
Okay. Ooh, I actually haven't
2 for 2 on Hades.
I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of that. But I've been Karen, the guy, what's it called? So I know you don't get money from that. And I don't know what the saw blade thing is either, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I didn't either. Yeah.
But I'm like, that doesn't sound logistically right. I feel like the creators would give you an onion if you failed the challenge. So, good, excellent. All right, so that's +1 to me.
Yeah, that was a bit easy, I think, wasn't it?
I think this is an easy question, but then again, I don't know, because once again, these are all
This is
your
it,
games.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Question 2, in reference to Metal Gear Solid.
Ooh, spicy. I like this.
What was the first game to feature a cardboard box? This is not a multiple choice question.
Oh, wait, with the first Metal Gear game.
Yes, what was the first Metal Gear Solid game to feature a cardboard box?
Like, obviously my first thought would be the original Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation, but now I'm worried it's one of the titles that are prior to that, which is Metal Gear or Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. I'm worried that I'm going to overthink this.
This is our problem. I think both of us overthink things.
And do you know the funny thing is that I've got both Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 like on my to play this year list, because I haven't played those two. I can't remember what game they came out in the 80s or early 90s as well. But I'm going to just go with Metal Gear Solid 1, like the original on the PlayStation, and hope for the best.
Okay. Once again, you know all the game titles more than me. So
Okay, so what does it say?
The answer is Metal Gear.
The original Metal Gear. See, there we go. And I have not played that. God damn it.
Okay, so you did get that incorrect, because you said Metal Gear.
That was wrong. Yeah,
whatever.
I said Metal Gear Solid.
All right.
Yeah.
I was trying to understand what you said.
Man, I
they all
have
very
thought
similar
they wouldn't have done
titles.
the box trick until at least Metal Gear 2, but there we go.
Yeah.
That's frustrating.
I'm sorry. You'll get the next one. I believe in you. The next one's multiple choice, and actually it's even easier, so we'll let you
So was the Stardew Valley question.
Nah, you'll get the next one for sure. Alright. Let me have it, Jax.
Man, I think mine are just too easy. Right, okay. Maybe. This is RuneScape.
Yes!
What?
Yes.
What? And then see, this might be really easy for RuneScape buffs. So, what is a true skill cape mastery?
What is it? It is... Well, a skill cape is what you get for getting level 99 in RuneScape on any skill. And you can get a skill cape on any skill, and then you get the skill cape itself, which has a different buff depending on what skill it is. Is that elaborate enough?
That's not the answer that I have.
What? You're nitpicking!
Well, because I got this from a RuneScape quiz.
What is a skill cape?
What is a true skill cape mastery? And this says is when a player has 120 level dungeoneering.
Oh, that's not old school RuneScape. I think that's RuneScape 3.
Oh.
I don't know RuneScape 3.
Well, that's really annoying.
Okay, well, we can just say I got that wrong. That's fine.
Okay, so here's the other RuneScape question. In the early development stages of RuneScape Classic, rune armor didn't exist, and prior to its release, Jagex planned on making rune armor what color? And I'll give you multiple choice.
Okay.
All the colors.
Yeah, thank you. That one's a little tricky, I'm sure.
The colors of the rainbow.
Oh, that was...
No, I'm joking.
They were gonna color it one of the colors of the rainbow out of the 7. What color were they going to do ruin before it was bluish greenish? This is hard for me in general because I'm colorblind. So I'm gonna go. It's either red or black. I'm gonna go red.
That is incorrect.
What is it?
Purple.
No way! Really? Okay,
so.
well that sort of makes sense because of, like, you know, in video games when you get an epic item, it's purple color coded.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like,
yeah that's probably what the thought process was.
Okay, that makes sense actually.
Yeah, I know.
I never thought about that.
I don't know history at all. I just know general gaming trivia.
Okay, you're still like, is it still like 2-0 to you? I think.
Yes.
I think it is. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, go on, keep going. Oh, it harkens back to our Vibe versus days, doesn't it,
my
mate?
gosh. Jax is getting competitive, everyone.
Any of you listeners remember that? Probably not.
True OGs will know the Vibe versus.
I'm sure you're going to give me a question I can answer right now, aren't you?
I believe if you don't get this one right...
Oh, no.
It
You already
would
put
be a
pressure on me,
little
thank
bit
you.
embarrassing.
Oh, no. Oh god. It's probably Resident Evil.
This is a question in regards to Faith, the Unholy Trilogy. Trinity.
Trinity.
Trinity. Sorry.
Oh.
Trilogy, Trinity. There's 3 chapters. This is in regards to chapter 3, I believe.
Okay. Oh, it's been a while.
On October 30th, Father Garcia asked John to investigate a nearby blank where children have been acting strangely, believing somehow connected to Gary's cult. Where did they investigate? Multiple choice options.
It was a daycare.
It was a day. Okay, well that is correct. That was answer C. It was Graveyard Church Daycare Hospital. That was a daycare. That is correct, Jax. Excellent.
I got one.
You got one.
Whew. 2-1, baby. Come on. Okay, any more faith-related questions? I'm
no, it's just the one.
Okay, just the. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So I was trying to give you a couple of ones that weren't. I mean, I think mine are adequate. They're not super hard.
I've got a good one here for you.
Okay. Yeah.
It's inscription related.
Oh no. Okay. I might get this wrong.
This I did not know until someone told me about it on stream. It's like anyway. So basically the question is,
yes,
what happens if you give the ringworm to the campfire people who sometimes upgrade your cards? What happens to it when they consume the ringworm?
This isn't multiple choice. It's open answer.
This is not a multiple choice. I need to catch up. And also, I haven't wrote more answers down for this. So something happens when you go to upgrade a ringworm, and you know how they take it, they consume it.
Yes.
Something happens.
Or there's a chance to consume it. They upgrade it, right? And it's around the fire, and you give them a card, and there's a chance they either just take it or it gets upgraded.
But this is obviously the part of the purpose of the card itself. Okay. Because the card's so rubbish, it doesn't do anything.
Can you tell me that? Because I don't remember what it does. Or is that
so the ringworm's got like 0 attack and like 1 health.
Okay. But it doesn't have an ability, it's just...
No, it doesn't have a trait or anything.
It gets... What does it do to the people, or what does it do to the card?
What does it do to the people when they consume it?
It kills them. No, it absorbs... Yes? It absorbs them.
Okay, what are you going with? What's your final answer?
It absorbs them. It takes that... It absorbs them.
Sorry, I just thought I saw a spider.
No.
You're saying it absorbs them?
Yes. Because a ringworm feeds off of you. A ringworm feeds off of you. So it kills them by feeding off of them.
Okay, right. So what's your answer? Is it absorption or like...
It kills them by feeding off of them. What is that what it is?
It does kill them because
it
quote unquote gives them ringworm.
Yeah.
So once you give them the card and they happen to consume it, they then die and you get free upgrades every time you go to a campfire afterwards.
I didn't know that. Look at that.
I know, right?
That's sort of useful.
Honey.
So its one card is to just kill them, or its one point is to just kill them. So then
basically,
you can upgrade your other cards.
You can go to each campfire. Yeah, that was a good question because you could have sort of guessed it, which you did.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have framed it in a tougher way, to be fair.
Okay.
But I thought, when I found that out, I was like, that's a really good game mechanic because if you decide to quit runs, your starter cards change and you end up getting 2 ringworms, I think, as the last 2 cards of your deck rather than pelts, which you can then choose cards with.
Okay.
And so obviously if you get a campfire early and they happen to consume the ringworm rather than upgrade it, then you get free upgrades for like the rest of the run. So it was really good actually. I thought that was clever.
Yeah, that is. The Inscription's such a good game.
It's such a good game.
So many.
I saw on Etsy that there's someone has made like a playable card version of it. I've been meaning to buy it. It's like £100 odd, but I think it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it for a playable version of Inscription. Are you joking? I want to do that.
Okay, moving on away from Inscription. The next question for Jax is in regards to Resident Evil 4.
Yes.
I tried to pick games that you've recently played. I don't want to trip you up.
I appreciate that.
Just heads up, anyone that is planning on playing Resident Evil 4, this is like a minor spoiler for the ending. It's not really. It was marked under spoiler, but I don't think it's really that much of a spoiler.
Just say it.
Yeah. During the end boss battle, Ada Wong suddenly appears and throws a special rocket launcher that can be used to kill the boss. The same thing happens at the end of which game?
Same thing happens at the end of which? Well, another Resident Evil game.
It is a reference to exactly what happened at another Resident Evil game. Which Resident Evil game did the same exact thing, where she threw a grenade launcher?
Okay. I thought you were being like too specific, but my first obvious answer would be Resident Evil 1, because in the helicopter they dropped the 4-piece rocket launcher. And admittedly, in Resident Evil 4, it's an RPG, so I hope we're not being that specific. But if it's essentially like a grenade launcher, like a rocket launcher, the original Resident Evil, they throw down that so Jill can shoot the tyrant dead, just like Leon in Resident Evil 4 shoots down Sadler dead. However, in my head, I feel like that happens in another title, another version of the game. It might... I'm trying to remember if it happened in Resident Evil 5, because I feel like that happened in Resident Evil 5 as well.
I'm sorry, I should have given you multiple choice for this one.
Yes, that would have been good for this.
Let me... Okay.
You'll only put in Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 5.
I gave you... Okay, for the record, you have 2 more multiple choice questions, so...
No, that's fine. I want to say Resident Evil 1 because that is what happens. They throw down a bazooka of sorts that you use.
Does Ada Wong throw it, though?
Wait, you're saying Ada specifically?
Yes, I believe so. I copied this from a trivia site, so I only know so much.
Well, if it's Ada specifically, right? So that's what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, we gotta move along because we have so many questions. But
out of time.
Unfortunately, is Resident Evil 2 is what the answer was. Does that ring a bell?
No, I swear she doesn't do that.
The website could be wrong. I don't know. It just said Resident Evil 2, 1998.
Maybe she. No. Maybe she does. Oh well. Okay. It happens in almost every game. They throw down. Someone gets a rocket launcher and blows up the big bad. That's a bit frustrating. I feel like my vast knowledge of the Resident Evil series...
He knows a lot, guys. It's so...
I feel like that was a loophole of a question.
I'm sorry. I was not trying to trip you up.
No, I'm joking. You're fine. You're fine. I've probably got a really easy... okay, let's get the Hollow Knight out of the way, because I don't know... This is probably really easy, these 2 Hollow Knight questions. Who ruled the underground caverns before it was Hollow Nest?
Before it was Hollow Nest?
Yeah.
So Hollow Nest is what they called the kingdom after the Pale King came. So it's not the Pale King. This is a trick question because it was equally ruled by 4 different factions. There was like the Maws, and then there was the Spiders, and the Mantises, and then everyone else. Is the in-depth answer, but I don't...
It's the wrong answer.
Yes. It is? Okay, what is it?
Apparently it is the Radiants.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh.
No. Where'd you get this question?
Okay.
No, the Radiance is the god of the moths. It didn't...
Okay, well, okay.
I guess,
Who ruled the underground caverns before it was Hollow Nest?
Not everyone... Well, okay, this is a trick question, because the Radiance is the god, but it's not everyone's god. So, technically, it had influence before the Pale King came.
Question?
But in regards to ruling, it's a god. It's like, not even... It doesn't even have a physical form, so it can't rule... Okay, anyway, go on.
Okay. Okay, null and void, whatever.
Do you have another one? Yeah, give me another one if it's really quick. If you had a
Which of the
one.
5 great knights does not appear in the game?
Does not appear in the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought I'd look for advanced Hollow Knight, you know?
Of course. Well, it's not Dung Defender. He's in the game. Yzma is... Might be Yzma. Yzma's tear's there. Her grave is there, but her corpse isn't there. Oh, no, it's not. This is mildly easy because there's just a mod that came out called The Pale Court where you got to fight all of the Guardians. And there's one whose name I don't know who is not in the game at all. This one's rough, actually.
Good, I'm so glad. I'm sorry to revel in this because I'm doing so bad on my end.
Oh, excellent question. I actually don't know, and I would like to know the answer.
Hegemol? I don't know how you say it.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay,
Hegemol.
yeah.
Oh, okay. He's accepting that answer, guys.
Yeah, that tracks. Yes, no,
That tracks, okay.
that does track.
I'm so glad that my questions are appropriately...
though. But yes. Yeah, because he's dead, and he's actually the first boss, but not really. It's just his armor. Next question is Zelda Breath of the Wilds.
Oh, no.
This is a multiple choice question.
Oh, thank God.
Which of the following locations from past Zelda games cannot be visited in Breath of the Wilds?
Ooh, spicy.
Which of the following locations from the past Zelda games cannot be visited in Breath of the Wild? So I'm going to give you 4 locations. Which one can you not go to in Breath of the Wilds? The Forsaken Fortress from Wind Waker in the GameCube. The Temple of Time from multiple games. The Lon Lon Ranch from Ocarina of Time N64. Or the Arbiter's Ground from Twilight Princess in the Wii.
Okay, well I know 2 of them that are definitely in there, and I'm pretty sure the Lon Lon Ranch is in ruins in Breath of the Wild. The Temple of Time is obviously in Breath of the Wild. It's one of the first places you go to. The last 2, so the Forsaken Fortress
from Wind Waker.
I'm trying to think of it in terms of the timeline now, but I think I should just ignore that sort of line of thinking. And then the other one was
the Arbiter's Ground from Twilight Princess. Yes.
I think, and I'm really not sure about the Arbiter's Ground.
I feel like you're overthinking this.
I'm gonna go for Wind Waker's Forsaken Fortress.
That is correct. Yes.
Finally.
Yeah, it's an island. You can't go visit it. It's Wind Waker. That'd be like way out there in the ocean, right? Like.
Well, you know what they're like. They're weird. They just throw stuff in.
Yeah, but I mean, you would have heard of it if you could go visit it by now.
That was a good question. I like that one.
All the other ones are in its...
They're only good if I get them right.
That one was really good. You know, the one that I got right.
Yeah, well, you know, I know my Zelda.
All right, next question here.
Okay, this is bit of a deep cut. Undertale.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Okay,
I'm gonna get this wrong.
What is Napster Bluke's sort of relationship to Metaton?
This is open answer. Okay.
Okay. I'll give you 4 possibles. I think that's fair. Okay. So, are they siblings? Are they friends, like very close friends? Are they cousins, or are they lovers? I guess. You can rule out the last one. Just do the first 3 multiple choice. There you go.
Okay, so it's gotta be if they're siblings or friends, and I don't think they're siblings, but that'd be exactly like Toby Fox to say that they are, just for funsies, even though they look nothing alike.
So you've ruled out the other one.
Because they're a robot and a ghost. Yes, I've ruled out lovers, because I'm pretty sure they're
cousins.
not.
is the other one.
Cousins is the other one.
Yeah.
Cousins, friends, or siblings.
Siblings, yeah.
Cousins, friends, or siblings.
All the Undertale fandom right now, mate. Ooh.
They are cousins. Final answer.
Correct. They are cousins. I don't know why in my head I had them as like siblings.
Because that's just funnier. If he's like, "Oh yeah, it's my cousin." Yeah, that's just funnier to say.
Yeah, okay. I'll take your word for it. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
This one is a little difficult, but it is multiple choice.
Ooh. Okay. What's the game?
It is from Sonic Frontiers.
Oh no! No! Oh yes, I completed that, but no, I did not get anywhere near 100%.
In Sonic Frontiers.
Oh no!
I don't think you had to get 100% to get this question, but in Sonic Frontiers, how many cyberspace stages are in the game?
My God!
Multiple choice.
Oh, God,
28, 26, 32, or 30?
Oh my God. Thank you for the multiple choice.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
I do have it listed too, so I'll tell you in each zone after you've answered.
I'm trying to think how many like regions were there? It was like 5, I think. I think there was like 5.
I will. Do you want me to help you? Do you want to?
Was there 5?
There's 4 regions.
4. Oh, okay, 4. Okay, that's easier. So, if they did it, they did the same amount in each one, which would make sense. All you have to do is a bit of math and divide an amount into.
Yep. So into 4.
So it would be 26.
If that were true.
Or 30. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 28. So you're 32. 32. Maybe it's 30. It's 32 one of the options.
Yes, so it's 28, 26, 32, or 30.
Then I'm purely mathematically, I'm going to go for 32.
That is incorrect. I'm editing this one, right? Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I might have f***ed you there. I'm sorry.
You can just bleep that out.
I will bleep that out. That's why I said I was editing.
That's fine.
There's 30 of them.
So
okay, this is stupid. This is classic Sonic, okay? There's 7 on Kronos Island, 7 on Ares Island, 7 on Chaos Island, and 9 on Uranus Island. There's an extra 2 on the last stage.
Damn it. Oh well.
That was a numbers one. That one was a little difficult. I'm sorry. Don't worry.
That's
you still have another question left.
I was just saying, the last question I've kind of been avoiding this because I think it's really easy.
Oh, okay.
I'll see if you know the answer before the multiple choice. It's Fall Guys. Okay. Mr. Fall Guy himself.
That's me, the folliest.
So this game had several different working titles before settling on Fall Guys. Do you know off the bat what the working title was?
Interesting.
You can ask.
I feel like I've read this before.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't think I know it off the top of my head. But I'm sure as soon as you do the multiple choice, I'll be like, it's that one. Or like if I get it wrong, I'll be like, oh yeah, of course it was.
Is it Stumble Chums, Clumsy Beans, Trip Traps, or Fall Flat on Your Face?
What the? What are these? No wonder why they did Fall Guys. Who made these up?
I will repeat.
Yes, please.
Stumble Chums, Clumsy Beans, Trip Traps, or Fall Flat on Your Face?
Trip Traps? What is... I'm trying to think of the one that's like... Okay,
normal.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah?
Did you... The answers that are wrong, did you make them up yourself, or is this from a trivia site?
This is from a trivia site, mate.
But someone made these up.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe. No,
Wait,
I think
did you say Trip Champs or Trip Traps?
Trip Traps.
That's it.
It's Trip Traps.
Is it?
Final answer.
Sure.
It is not. It
Okay.
is Stumble Chums.
That's stupid.
I think.
What is this?
If I remember right, I think more than one of these was another potential working title.
Okay.
Well, no, it was like they settled on, I think, Stumble Chums, and then ended up going with Fall Guys after that.
I am interested to know. Okay, so you know there's a game called Stumble Guys, right?
Oh my god,
I
they collaborated with Mr. Beast recently.
Stumble Guys did?
A Mr. Beast, I swear it was a Mr. Beast video. He did an ad for what is essentially a knockoff of Fall Guys.
Yeah. I want to know if that came before or after Fall Guys. Because I feel like they could get the crap suit out of them.
I was about
if it
to say,
came after.
Fall
Not just
Guys
for the gameplay, but for that name, if that was the working title for the Fall Guys. I would sue them if that was the working title, if it was Stumble Guys, that they were going to name it what?
Guys
Stumble
ripped off
what?
these guys
Stumble Chums?
way back when, came up with the idea first, and then Stumble Guys had to try and do their own thing.
Yeah, okay. Maybe.
Right, okay.
This is interesting. I'm glad I learned that today.
You learn something new every day, guys.
Stumble Guys
Alright, my
sucks.
final question before we just decide to do the tiebreaker anime questions anyway, because it's fun.
I know you're going to say that.
Yeah. You have a final question, don't you?
I do. The game is Mr. Hop's Playhouse.
Ooh, tasty.
I feel like you should be able to get this one.
I'd like to think so. I went over the lore in deep.
Yeah. You
detail.
got this. In one of the endings of Mr. Hop's Playhouse, it was shown that he has a weakness to blank.
Fire.
That is correct.
Thank you. What's the scores? Because I've forgotten at this point. I still think you're way ahead.
I
think you are.
I think I won by 1 or 2 points or something. Grog is
Tell
the
us in
winner.
the comments.
Trivia
bring it back
master.
2017. The dab. There we are. Okay. Can I have your completely insignificant tiebreaker anime question that we were going to do?
Yes.
And then I'll give you my one.
I hope you get this one. I didn't do multiple choice just because I
It's
had
a
to
tiebreaker. And then we both have to do.
You asked me before we filmed this to pick the anime The Asterisk War, which I have never heard
Oh my god, yeah, I haven't watched it in forever. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, as a question. So I looked at the wiki and formulated this question from
I am gonna get this 100% wrong. It's been so long.
I hope not, because I didn't try very hard, because I wanted it to be sort of easy, but then again, I don't know.
Okay, that's good.
This is literally one of the first sentences of the wiki.
Wicked. I'm down.
In the 21st century, Earth is in a rapidly declining economic state as a mega corporation known as the blank rose to power. What is the mega corporation that rose to power in Asterisk War?
Did I really say do the I really should have rewatched it somewhere. Oh my god, that's so funny.
And you gave me a One Piece question?
Yeah, I gave you a One Piece question. A very recent One Piece question, I think. Anyway. Okay, right. I need to dig deep in my brain here.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint. It's not any extravagant weird words. They're all corp words that don't mean anything. There's 3 words. You want me to give you one word? I can give you the first word if you want.
Yeah. Is it the?
It is no. It is not. It is integrated. Is the first word. Integrated something.
Oh, the Integrated Enterprise Foundation.
That is correct. Yes.
Well, you gave me that. So, I appreciate. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch that, man. I love that. I mean, no one. I remember seeing one TikTok about it, and I was like, "You, sir, are the best."
You, sir, are getting a follow.
It never got a second, third.
Can I have my One Piece question? question?
Yeah, okay. So I'd sort of read this somewhere. Can you just give me a brief thing? What is Luffy's rubber power? Is he? Because I don't watch the show.
Spoilers for One Piece.
Oh my god! Like, it's just,
I already know
made
the
of
answer
rubber,
to your
right?
question.
Just because it gives a bit more context to how I ask you the question.
Yeah.
So is he just made of rubber?
His power is the Gomu no Gomu no, which is the rubber fruit. However, spoilers.
No. Okay, no, that's fine. That just stop there. That's fine because, from what I read, why did the creator of One Piece, and this is sort of, I'll sort of help you a little with it.
Okay.
Unless you already know, why did the creator of One Piece specifically give Luffy the power of like rubber, like stretchy arms, when very conventional shonen anime they have like ridiculously cool looking and powerful abilities, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's more of a
like why did he
want
his main character to have that power?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he just got his inspiration from cartoons, so he just wanted to have a fun character, and he wanted to do something fun with that, or see if he could make a character who had a silly ability serious, I guess.
Well, like,
something along those lines.
Basically, apparently, it was because it was the most goofy power idea that he could think of.
Yep.
To give the main character.
Yeah, bro.
Which
I don't even know the last episode. It was wild.
I think part of it is why I don't think I'd be interested in watching One Piece, because I think I prefer sort of slightly more serious.
Oh, but it is serious.
No, I know, but like, I think I would just. I don't think I would enjoy it that much, to be honest. One Piece.
Okay.
Maybe I'll be proven wrong.
I'll send you a meme later.
Oh. Awesome.
There's a meme that's like it shows 4 anime. I forget all of them. It's like One Piece, Haiku, My Hero Academia, and one other one. And it's like saying, the meme is like saying what's the point of each one, or like what are the takeaways from each one. And Haiku's like, try real hard, and no, My Hero's like, try real hard, and Haiku's like, friendship is teamwork, and One Piece is like, the world government wants control your every movement and thought, and we should destroy the rich. Like point is the whole storyline of One Piece is very complicated. It is very serious, and I encourage everyone listening to watch One Piece. So, just FYI. Anyway, that was fun, Jax. Is that our last question?
That is. I thought that was really good, actually.
That was.
Clap it up, Grog.
Hey, good work. Now, let's clap for our podcast listeners. I'm sure they did better than us.
How did you guys do on the very specific gaming questions? Let us know. Maybe if you guys let us know if you really enjoyed this, we can always do more of the general geek gamer trivia questions.
Yeah,
because I've got a whole box more. Because I just thought it'd just be a fun idea to do, and I was right because it was.
It was.
It's a shame I don't know anything about the games that I play.
Same. I'm very bad at all kinds of trivia. I'm only good if it's multiple choice. So, and apparently I'm still bad if there's multiple choice. So, but this was good, Jax. Thank you for this concept.
No. But that's gonna do it for today's episode, guys. So, thank you if you listened through the whole thing. If you enjoyed the trivia questions, again, let us know, and don't forget to rate us 5 stars, like
5
us,
of them.
Comment, and all that other fun stuff. Grog, would you finish the pod by breaking down some sort of fun video game quote or anything like that? If not, I'm sure I could help you out because I have a list.
In RuneScape, when you go through Tutorial Island, it puts you through each entire skill, and you have to do a percentage bar for each skill, and it tells you how to do everything, and then once you're out through Tutorial Island and get thrown into the mainland, you're free to play. And sometimes that confuses people because they don't know what to do because it was very structured before that. Goodbye!